Hi everyone, welcome to the HES Talks. Today we are going to speak about something very obvious and yet something that we don't understand fully. Future. Sometimes we think that a future is something which is ready, which is just we need to fit into. And we are preparing for the future that already exists. And we translate the everyday, our present reality into the future and expect it. But actually it is not. And future is something that is created every day. We cannot just wait till future will come. We need to create it every day. But what we do, usually we don't understand everyday situation and reality. This is the key point, I would say, because we translate the way how we live today into the future and we repeat it. This is the key problem, what I feel that we didn't understand what future is. And as now for several decades we have been speaking, we have been developing different kind of policies, projects, actions on sustainability because we need to change the reality. But somehow, I don't know, after several decades we can't say that our reality has become sustainable. What's missing? This is a question. Because sustainability has become a global, I would say, concept. The governments, they follow as if it is something at a very serious level, but something is missing. What's it? Let's look deeper. What is the main problem now we're facing that can't give us this chance, can't give us a different scenarios of the future? And today, we are opening this space with a dedicated educator, environmentalist, who works in popularizing science and bringing project-based learning into the schools. Dr. Vrajesh Parikh, welcome to our HES Talks studio, and I'm really glad to have you here with us because actually we met initially, sustainability was the topic that brought us together, and finally, after so many years, we are just having talk about that. But before starting connecting future, present sustainability and the problems that are behind this concept, what's going wrong, right? And how to act, how to fix what's going wrong. I would like to ask the first question so that our audience can understand what exactly is sustainability, because now everyone is using it. We consider it as, I don't know, recycle or, reuse, something like that as a separate act. Is it just about kind of green behavior, or what is this concept is about, sustainability?
Thank you, Marina, for first of all calling me at HES Talk. You have asked the right question. So we are talking about sustainable development goals, sustainability from many years, as you said.
Yeah, decades.
But the problem is that we always, as a human, we are thinking that our next door person or maybe the next person will perform something and some change will come.
Yeah,
But
automatically.
but actually, as a what is our responsibility? So as a individual responsibility, still we have not identified. So if individual person will identify their own responsibility to make the earth sustainable, then only real actions, whichever we are taking, it will come into the execution, and execution will give the results. So for the results, my personal opinion is that individual responsibility is very must. And if a person will start small act really in daily life, then 100% something will happen to change this all issues of sustainability.
What I wanted to add, this is, you mentioned just from the beginning, I would say, a very painful point, actually. And right now I was just thinking that we started sustainability because as a scientific concept first it came, right? And the governments, they just took this concept and started making, I would say this is a very rare case when at this level, governmental level, they took the concept so fast and try to implement it, understanding the importance of that. But what you mentioned right now, that actually what was lacking, not that governmental level, not that huge support and such, but it was we didn't pay much attention to each and every individual, and actually it refers not only just actions, it's just about the mindset. Mindset, and the mindset is formed, is developed by, I would say, education system, because everyone in this world, we go through education system. We start our life, we go to school, colleges, and so that here what is, I would just link to education as responsible for this step, right? But my next question is that how to change this mindset, what kind of mindset first of all, and how to change it through education.
See, to change the mindset, first of all, only two options are there. One is very worst, that is through fear.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe by if you see the example of COVID, you just observe that period. Everyone's mindset already changed because they have seen lots of death of the family members, right? That's lots of the problem with the human being. So at the time, our mindset automatically changed, and we love the nature. We have stopped many things. So that is one thing. So do we really need that fear again from the nature? That is one. Or second, mindset by pressure or by the norms, by the laws. So these two way will be not at all.
This is also fear.
Yeah,
fear of being fined.
Yes, it will not going to help, because the mindset change, as you mentioned, it is only come from the education, not only in the school, but
we need to grow it.
Exactly. So we have to observe everyday's lifestyles. So basically, the mindset of our lifestyle needs to be changed.
Yeah, may I just hear a little bit, so because it's very important point. I really want to just a little bit go deeper, to pause here, because every day to explore, to observe everyday life. It means that, because actually this is what the current existing education situation lacks a lot.
Correct.
And ignores, first of all, life as it is, real life, and exploring this real life to see, because life is dynamic. It is not puzzled into subjects.
Yes.
Life doesn't come as science. Here, look at the left, this is science. Look at the right, this is English, or whatever. It doesn't come.
Correct.
We need to understand that this artificial division that was created by the education system does not work anymore, does not serve. Mindset is just, again, it's a living system. It's breathing. We need to understand how this mindset is linked, affected, and how it can influence the reality. We don't know the reality. This is my point.
Yeah.
We don't know the reality.
The reality is that only, see, earlier we were living as a coexistence. Like we give respect to each and every creatures of the nature, right? Now, from last few years, I can see we are becoming selfish. Human becomes selfish. Like if I am having pet dog, I love, but if I'm not having, if I'm having a street dog, we might having not that type of love with that. But why? So earlier they were there. If you say cat, if you see lizard, any. So as a human, we have created many chemicals to kill them. But have we thought we have can we not make some alternatives of it? So in lifestyle, if we add this coexistence part, then I think it will become more sustainable, because see, we have to care of each and every soul, whether it is in whichever form, it is different thing, but we have to take care of each soul on the earth, which is, the existence is not given by us, it is given by the nature only. So we have to respect all that, and then we have to do some activities, and we have to take care whether are we disturbing them, are we killing them, are we just planning to live only as a human on the earth, or what?
You are mentioning two very important aspects education should take care of. One aspect is just understanding this concept of coexistence as a dynamic system,
Right.
with all interconnections and consequences that come where all these patterns and connections are destroyed.
Correct.
So that we need to develop this dynamic I would say this is we call
Yes.
systems thinking. We need to think not within just isolated topics, subjects. We need to understand how everything is
Yes,
connected.
yes,
This is
yes.
actually what coexistent is. The second very important point I would also like to add a few points because it's very important: values. Because values, as for me, sometimes we speak, okay, we need to, you see, to take care and all, but it comes as kind of, you see, lecture. I don't believe in teaching
Yeah.
values through lectures. It will never happen.
Correct.
But when you connect two things,
Yes.
understanding on a scientific basis how everything is connected, and through this understanding you are developing these values and you act, because values cannot be spoken, they can be
Absolutely.
lived only.
Yes.
So that, I mean, and here if we, I would say, may I just add, because we are just trying to understand what is the role of education in making sustainability not as a concept,
Correct.
not as a rules
No.
that comes through fear, but as a living idea when we just can follow and change our lives, because actually we can change the future. We can just make possible different future scenarios. So still, I'm yet optimistic that we can do that. In this case, education needs to create this kind of environment where values can be lived, they can be implemented. So this is important to understand. But can you, just because you worked in schools many years with children differently,
Yes.
that's why I can just ask what actually you can understand and you can relate. What actually, at which level changes are needed in education so that we can just combine this kind of dynamic understanding of the world and responsibility, personal responsibility as well.
See, I will again going to discuss about two parts. Number one, have you heard about Gurukul system of India?
Yes, sure.
Right, that is number one. And number two, right now we have started like from the many years we are doing chalk and talk way of learning.
Yeah.
Like you see 40 to 60 students are sitting in the room, everyone is having different mind, but then also they are learning from the same way. So why I'm connecting with Gurukul system? Because in that Gurukul system, the guru knows if I'm having 30 or 40 students, each one is having some speciality in right in them, some special skill in them. So that guru was doing what? Developing that skill, right? So right now what happened? We are measuring the students' capability by the same way. Like suppose you give some written exam, you
Yeah.
passed, then only you are okay.
Yeah, right.
If you are a good photographer, no, you cannot push the photo in a paper, right? Correct. So the
We
point
are
is
actively denying uniqueness of each and every
exactly.
one. So you see,
So
this is
first
what we
change is
do.
required. It's in already it is developed. Maybe whatever happens, and right now government is also doing on the basis of IKS, Indian knowledge system. They are developing, and right now new in education policy is coming with that only. So, but we have to create that type of teachers. They will be the guru. They will be much more mentor than a teacher, because
How
they
to
can identify the real skill in that guy. Maybe he's going to be a singer, he can be a dancer, he can be a best director, whatever. But that skill first we have to teach to the teacher, or we can say the mentor, who can identify this skill and give them different fertilizers, nurturing them,
in
right?
this case, just imagine it. We should just change fully the professional education of teachers, because in this case, teachers, they need to know. I mean, they should be um, uh, about. I mean, knowledge part is one thing, but
Hand holder, they
values,
have to be hand holder.
values.
Hand holder, simple. Right now they are just completing the syllabus,
Yeah.
but they have to be hand holder. If they will hold the hand, then definitely you can see the change. And see, now the situation will be coming, because right now see everything is available, as we are mentioning many times, like artificial intelligence is there.
Yeah.
So you click, you will get everything which is going to be taught by teacher in the classroom. So now that role is going to be maybe diminished, maybe going to be reduced. So now what is the role? They have to handle the student, they have to take care of the students as a mother, as a father, and as a teacher. So this combined role, if they will manage, then only the teacher will be successful, that I believe, in the future coming days.
My question, one thing, it's very important so that teachers can, through their own lives, through their own presence, can translate these values, this
Yes.
understanding. It's
Yes.
very important. I absolutely agree. But another thing is that, you see, as you mentioned, AI right now can take the role of the teacher guiding, to get information, let's say, or ready-made answers. My question is, because I'm thinking that you see future, and now actually you see I can see different ads, make your school future ready or something like that. But actually it's not about making schools future ready. What kind of mindset we need, and we actually a little bit talked before this, HES talk, we had a conversation that you see future is unknown, unpredictable. Are we preparing our students, our children to face this unknown? To face, to be ready for unpredictability? How to give, what kind of responses, how to act in different situations, including, let's say, different natural disasters or whatever. So that are we ready even for this type of behavior? Because you see, sustainability, it's not only an environmental problem.
Correct.
It's about how you face the future, how
Correct.
you are going to make decisions, so that all your decisions will not compromise on this balance between natural and social life, between your personal life and the life of community. So that, and what I want you to reflect on, how to include, because this is actually a very, I would say, dramatic
Yes.
part.
Yes. Anybody, we can.
In our content, in our syllabus.
So it's very easy. The only problem is we have right now giving all the comforts to the students or children.
Absolutely, yeah.
And because of that, they don't know, as you mentioned, they don't know what to do if some scarcity will come or some problems will come. So we have to put them for not whole day, but for few hours at least, or maybe we have to fix some months or some days to
In a
put them in a
structured way,
discomfort.
you
Yeah,
mean.
discomfort. We have to give them discomfort.
Okay.
Like suppose you have gone through train of Mumbai. You have visited Mumbai.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have just visited the trains, local trains of Mumbai.
I have seen.
So suppose this is discomfort, right? So let him go, him or her go and observe and maybe feel the things. Okay, what is discomfort? Right? That is number one example. Second, same way, if we are whole day using lights, electricity, let them one day live without lights. So this type of situation, if we give them, then they will understand. Yes, earlier people were living. It's not like that you are only just living right now without it. But
Yeah.
so discomfort zone is very important to give. Then only they will understand what is sustainability. They will understand what is the values. They will understand the importance of each particle of the given by the nature.
That's an absolutely amazing idea. And now I can visualize that, so that really we need this. And by the way, some schools, they practice this.
Yes.
They practice because you see, it's not uh, all the parents, they want their children be happy. Happiness, they understand that something is absolutely fine. Whatever they want, they
They'll
get.
give, yes, but it's
This
a
is
materialistic
happiness,
love.
yes.
I
So
say it
that,
is a materialistic love. It is not right.
yeah, but actually, we really, I want to support the idea about the comfort. We build everything around comfort. And what I suggest, yes, can we just have some lessons of discomfort?
Exactly.
No electricity, nothing.
See, if they, like, suppose we are saying we are respecting our soldiers, right? But have you ever given them the chance to live in -5 degree, -10 degree? Have you given them any chance to live in the bunker? There is nothing is there. Without food, can they live? So if, see, that's why I love NCC, because I am NCC student, right? So we learn in that course, right? Okay, like, so that's why we can become a leader. We can, suppose 100 people are there, so we can manage that people because we have gone through that phases, so we can direct them. Otherwise, what happened? Everyone have learned to just live in comfort zone, and nobody is not knowing what happened in the uncomfortable zone.
Yeah,
then
that's
that
true.
is a very big disaster will happen, right?
Absolutely.
So in, definitely in education. So again, I am coming to the Gurukul system. In Gurukul system, if you have seen many stories also, The gurus are giving them the uncomfortable conditions.
Challenge.
Yes,
Challenge.
challenges,
We need
exactly.
to challenge.
Yes,
Yes.
challenges. Like go to jungle, bring this, right? So many challenges like this. Go and it is also in levels. So here we are taking exams and we are giving grading system. Grade 1, okay, this much you have done, pass. Grade 2, but it was not like that. If you can do that in grade 1, if you are a junior KG students or you are grade 1 students, but you can solve the problem of grade 5.
Yeah.
So that graded system we have given, we have made a boundary for the student's brain. Actually, it is not required. We have to give them the freedom. You have heard about some newspapers. Today only I have seen one 12-year student has passed JEE exam and he is doing his IITs. He is doing his engineering from IIT. So this is only one example. But if you see in the India, many are there, but are they getting opportunity? So we have to think in this direction and work on this direction. So automatically that sustainability part will automatically come into the
so you see what actually
life.
I really like the way how it was framed. If my dear audience, if you didn't understand, we did it absolutely from different perspective. Sustainability is not just a kind of set of rules and behaviors. It comes through shaping the mindset and values that can come only through different kind of challenges that you are deprived of something you are used to.
Yes.
So you see, this is actually how to develop, where this kind of, you see, some push effect should be given so that something can just, so you can start thinking. Because another thing that I wanted to add about these challenges, it means that you need to, as a personality, as a unique personality, this is also very important. Sustainability will not come as, I would say, just follow the same way. You need to understand exactly what's going on and take your own responsibility and doing it in your own specific way.
And for that, what we can do is we can create a curriculum in which one topic is connected with many other topics. So we have lost these connections in our education. So suppose I'll take an example. In 2017, I had done one project with the students on the river. So in that project, what we have done, river is actually the subject of, we can say, geography. Basically, I mean, geography chapter is there. But what we did is our teachers and all together, we are connected with all the subjects without any boundary of the age group or standard, nothing.
Yeah.
So if you see the maths of river, chemistry of river, physics of river, biology of river, right? Then history of river, civics of river, because whole civilization is based on river. Geography, already it is there. Then if you see languages, Hindi, English, maybe Gujarati if it is regional, right? Sanskrit, English, right? And then computer. So whatever subjects students are studying, we have connected. Then what we have done, we have made a group of students and we have divided the whole India's rivers in like all the, what we can say. So we have divided it as a 4 part, and in each part we have given 4 teams. So each team has include all the subjects. Like someone is very good in Hindi, they have to write poem or they have to identify the poem. Like already if it is there, they have to search it and give it. Or if they are creative, they write it. Same in Gujarati, same in English. Sanskrit, we told them to identify the old, maybe because there are a lot many slokas on that rivers are there in the things, right? Yes. So that is there. So that is all language part is done. Maths. Earlier, what was the size of the river? What was the like length, width, and all the mathematic parts, right? Biology, what creatures were there in that river at that time, and if it is extinction, then what happened? Physics, again, it is connected with maths. Like, and in chemistry, 2 things. If it is polluted, what problems? And if it is having something in that, which chemicals or which metals or whatever it is there in that or not. Civics, as I mentioned, okay, like civics, all civilization is because of rivers. In the whole world.
Water bodies,
History, so we can find out the history of all the rivers and what happened like in the span of the years, right? And geography, basically it is there in the book. So if we connect, and I think in HES, I think you also tried like this only. You are connecting one topic with all other topics. So this will open up the mind, like, oh, it is connected with this. So this is, we can say, boundaryless education.
Yes, we need to connect, we need to explore, and we need to link education to reality, bringing back education to reality. That a very simple and very difficult task.
And in that you give them the problems. So because right now we don't need a students, we need a problem solvers.
Absolutely.
Whether you go in higher education, whether you complete your masters, whatever, whether you're doing your PhD, what industry is required, what market is required, they require problem solvers.
In
If
our
you are a good
yeah.
photographer, right, can you create a very good collage of something? So you have to be continuous creative, and you have to be with the system, because see, otherwise what happen, AI will solve the problems and we will just take that solutions only. We forget to use our brain, and we know that God has given us a very great brain.
Absolutely.
So that's why problems, as you mentioned, challenges or problems, so we have to create a problem solvers rather than to complete the syllabus and finish the exam and pass it out like that.
Yeah. These are very two important points, problem solving and creativity that
Yeah.
come always together. But this is actually what we need to think about, how to make all education around that. And by the way, in HES we have 1 year project, it is called Sustainable Cities, where
Okay.
while learning all the topics that are connected together,
Wow.
children, they create the cities using the real geography, finding
Oh,
a place,
wow.
exploring climate, and just all the systems that create, the city, using sustainable practices and all these things, so that it becomes a kind of, not as an individual project, as a group, so that they can learn working and problem solving and being creative in groups, which is also a next level. Because right now, what I feel for sustainability, it's very important to learn how to work and create in groups, in teams,
Correct, teamwork.
as community, not as an individual. Because sometimes, yes, we have our unique strong points, we develop them, but we can't cooperate, we can't create, and this creates problems. So that how to learn these social skills at a different level, how to face as a community, as a group, these challenges, and what are your solutions to this. This is also skills we really need
Right.
for sustainable future.
So I think then though you can take it as action research, and the results you can publish to the public. So I think many people will get more ideas, like, because see, this is the basic requirement of current education.
Because even you see adults, parents, they come, they don't know how city exists, how it functions, what kind of things.
Because
Our
see, if you
children,
talk
they
about
just
parents, the age group they came from, so they have studied from that boundaries system, right?
this
So
is
that's why they
right,
will,
and yeah, and then they never question how it functions, how it works, how it can
because
be
they have just
changed.
gone through a simple system, like
Yeah,
just complete
accepting.
this, then go, then
Yeah.
go, then go. That's it.
Yeah, someone else, as you mentioned in the beginning, someone else is
Exactly,
responsible.
exactly.
I'm just will be waiting till my future comes.
So
This
they
is the
only learn
mindset.
know two things: first bencher, last bencher. But
Yeah.
now the time has come. There is no last bencher. Everyone is equal, and everyone should get the opportunity. And there are a lot many opportunities for different fields. So that's why I'm telling, okay, we have to make our teachers very strong. Not as a teacher, I am saying as a mentor only,
Yeah.
or handholder. They can identify the real skill or real potential of the students. They could identify it, and level by level they can give them the different, as I mentioned, the fertilizers, NPK. We are in chemistry, we are saying nitrogen, potassium, and this one, NPK, nitrogen, potassium, and sodium, and this one. So in short, the basic same here, they are as a seeds only. So we
Yeah.
can nurture them properly, then definitely many things. And see, Indian students are from the this system only. Only the 30-40 years they have done with the different system. But I wish now NEP is there. Now government has done lot many efforts for NEP, new education policy, and in that this is given very much importance. But again, for that only we required a good, strong, and trained mentors.
So we need changes at each and every level of education, what I feel, so that in a system way we can just bring these changes into reality. And we have discussed many points, very important and interesting points. I really like to, I'm just thinking how to introduce discomfort lessons.
You just ask me, I'll make money because I'll tell you one example. See, suppose another example I am giving you. Suppose we are targeted at our home only. Let us start with the home. I want to save energy. We have read and we have maybe we have also spread messages. Save energy, save energy. But how? What is the process? To start from your home, like
Can
you
I
just.
just, I'm sorry, may I
Huh.
just interrupt? Because in our format of HES Talks, we have this thing as challenge,
Okay.
so that our guests, they just give some challenges. Can you just,
Okay.
I mean, do this example as a challenge to the
Yeah, I'll give
people?
2 3 challenges.
Okay,
First
please.
challenge is to actually we have to save the energy at home. So energy in the form of electricity right now we can say. You can also go for the fuel. Fuel, so many people are now going for EV and that also. I'm just talking about the energy, electricity. So you just sit with the family, students and all. Everyone will sit. Just take 1 year's electricity bill, just check it out. What is the, like you seen, you can see in winter, in summer, in monsoon, you'll have the different range of the
Yeah.
billing amount, right? So then make a target of the home, like let us reduce 10%, right, as per the season. It's not possible like winter's bill and monsoon bill and summer bills will be different, but in winter make a challenge at home. Let us, everyone will be, as I mentioned, individual responsibility. Individually what they will do, they will reduce 10% electricity. So in that, what happened, because this is a home challenge, and maybe the head of the family can make us some rewards for that. That is their
Yeah,
lookout.
okay, in
But
different formats, they
so
can
in
just
that
try
10%,
that.
then again we have to tell the process what they can do. Switching off at the proper time. Right now what we are doing generally, when we are putting a charger of the mobile, the switch is on always. I have seen many where in
Yeah.
laptop or we just not switch off that, but we don't know what is the dragging of the electricity. We don't know. So we have to learn, we have to learn and we have to teach them. Same way AC, whether we require a 27-degree or lower than that, or so that is there. Third, if we are watering by the motors, are we really giving that much water which is required by the plants, right? So these are small things. This is, I'm giving one challenge of the electricity, so they can, their own system is there. We can guide them also, but they can start like this.
So the
That is
idea,
number one.
yeah, okay.
Number second challenge, using bicycle at least once in a month. Family can make a system, one person who know and who can just use bicycle. And if the whole society will do that, if whole area will do that, if then see, we need only one leader, then definitely the people will follow, like Gandhiji, you can see. So
Yeah.
it's like a satyagraha, right? So same way. So if we start, then see, like suppose I am purchasing electric vehicle, my neighbor will also do that, because see, reference based, that is all
Yeah.
reference based. So here also, if we start bicycling, the neighbor will do, the whole area will do. So once that we think the system, city can become the sustainable, then actually this will happen. So I'll give you these two challenges. One,
Okay.
try to
And
use
also
cycle.
from my side, I will add regarding electricity, just create dark hours in your house, in
Yes,
your
dark hours.
apartment, and even in your society. Let's say 1 hour at least you can just switch off the light so that and enjoy and see.
Let me add one more thing. Yeah, that's, see, we forgot to use sunlight. So that is also one thing. Okay, like for the 10% reduction, definitely do everything in the sunlight. So
Yeah.
earlier the villagers were doing what, that the
Yes.
same. Because 7 p.m. if there is no light, everyone is sleeping.
Yeah.
So at least once in a week or once in a month you can do that. So it automatically become
Yeah.
that. And maximum let us utilize our sunlight. So office time can be, I have discussed in Akashwani also when I was called for the talk. So you can start your day with the sunlight and complete your day with the sunset. Simple. So you are maximizing your natural resources. So
Yeah.
it's very simple.
So thank you very much, Rajesh. It was a very
Thank you. Thank you.
interesting talk. It could be unfolded in different ways, but I think it's good that we outline different perspective for sustainability and link to our personal responsibility.
Yes.
So that, my dear friends, start. Let's explore what our life can look like if we just don't follow our habits, our lifestyles we used to. Explore how life can be different, and let's each of us can make some small impact that can be visible for our children and for generations to come. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.